stupid camera. The whole thing was in there. Anyway, bloody dawn of Commodore my arse. It's fucking about 3:30 in the morning. Fuck's sake. Right. Now I've got no idea if this is going to load because it came from Gamebase 64, but there is quite an unusual early static screen platform game on the C64 joystick called 2 Is That Good? Light up, ready in the dark, good. Lukewarm coffee is finished. Less lukewarm tea, which has been stewing in the thermos for way too long, and possibly it's going to be too cold now because I didn't drink the cold stuff in the cap. Also, I did boil this one a bit in the microwave. Anyway, if you've ever had tea with boiled milk, you get the idea. So there's a game by Hebdog CL called Dracula's Castle. Should be last one there, thank fuck. Now I suppose I could have checked out who actually did the cracking order trainers, because nostalgia is usually a bad bet. I mean, if I see nostalgia as a cracker, I will actually go onto another website and download a different version. But you know, this is the kind of game, you know, you probably only find it on Planet Emu, and it might be exactly the same crack. It really depends. Sadly, I still haven't found the I'm hooked up on Pink Panther Wafers video, which sounds a bit weird, I know. That's not what it's going to be titled as, but it's the old Halloween music. There was a better version of the Halloween tune for the C64. So I did actually do a video. I'm going to say no, because farty noises. Pulse width on the square waves, possibly a bit too long. Lukewarm tea quick. I was going to read that, but it don't give you enough time to read it. Now, top tip, take the top off the tip of the thermos and just pour it straight out instead of through the stupid nozzle. It won't cool down as much. Bloody hell. What's it fucking load? Oh, the high score thing. So there's two reasons why I'm playing this game, although I've just realised I ain't finished my roll up. Look, I'm not lying, there you go, see, don't smoke, you cocksuckers, and don't vape either, you get popcorn lung, according to Ron Livingston. The music is actually quite good. It's quite an early game, I think it's 84, 85, something like that. This is really the kind of thing you'd be able to write with, you know, Laser Basic. Certainly White Lightning, which is a Forth based language. It's basically Laser Basic using the Forth language, but Forth is a compiled language, so Yeah, it should be, if anything, faster than compiled laser basic. But also, because someone commented on a very old gameplay only video I done. Now, a couple of people have said you should have always, done these kind of reviews. And actually, before I even started these reviews, I think Mainmeister said it to me. You should do commentary as well. Simple fact of the matter is, this camera cost, I think, £220 in the sale. And while it does take fantastic pictures of my cats in daylight at like 16 megapixels or whatever it is, it's not great for like just recording off the TV. And actually, the camera I had before this, which I think was like a Panasonic Lumix or something, that was like 8 megapixels or something like that, and a pretty good optical zoom actually. Certainly not as good as this, but good for that kind of camera. That didn't actually record sound, only recorded video. So I mean, I suppose technically I could have put one of those headsets on my head, pretend I'm working in a call centre, and just splice the audio from my camera, from the microphone, connected to the PC or laptop, I suppose. But just having a C64 on your average size coffee table with all the gubbins that go with it, crisps, biscuits, chocolates, canned drinks, not cats though. Don't know why. Maybe the glass is too cold. If it was a wooden one, they would sleep on it. But if it was the SX64, I'm still smoking, that's why I'm talking bollocks. See? Don't smoke, I told you. And even if you do it that way, you have to somehow sync up the audio from the game that's coming into the microphone as you're talking with the audio from the captured output. Now, I have thought about that. I have thought, if I play something on an emulator and if I find that bloody USB to Mega Drive joypad adapter ×2, although no one's allowed in this house anymore, I could actually play stuff on emulator using the finest joypads with a 9-pin connector on them, and consequently any joypad ever. The official Sega produced 6-button Mega Drive joypads, they are brilliant. They have the best D-pad and the best buttons of all the joypads. Yeah, nothing can compete with that. Maybe get a bit of the old smoke in front of the camera, nice 70s effect. I love the 70s actually. Basically, I don't want to play games on an emulator, although having said that, using something like Fusion 364 for the Sega 8 and 16-bit stuff, that's a pretty pleasant experience. All the ROMs work, the emulator's great, and you can capture the video from it. And the PC is certainly fast enough using, Windows 10 2015 edition. Not that 2020 fucking April onwards bullshit you're forced to have. Cats are doing some acrobatics. Boy, I must have stuffed a lot of tobacco in this roll-up. Yeah, about a centimetre of it just disintegrated in a massive flame. So anyway, the point is, someone commented on it. I've got like well over 2,000, good quality, or they were before YouTube started recompressing 240p videos. gameplay videos, and I can't remember fucking, you know, 50 items on the shopping list, never mind fucking what games I've done. There's probably 1,500 different games, well over 1,000 C64 games, but end of the day, people comment on stuff, and you know, I've forgotten that I've even done it. Like I was doing Weetabix and the Titchies on the C64 the other day, and I actually went on my channel to check to see if I've got gameplay footage of it, and I've only got the VIC-20 version, but my comments really would apply to the VIC-20 version. The problem with that game will be the same on both. Hardware sprites ain't really gonna fucking improve that game coding. Right, I've probably wasted a few puffs on that, you bastards. No, actually that's good. We're good to go. Right, so you've got to jump over those skulls straight away. Oh no! You have to move to get up. Ah, bollocks. And the jumps are really shit, like Crazy Kong. Right, okay. I don't understand why he died there. The jumps are really fucking iffy actually. Yeah, I mean, that's really a problem with this game. The jump controls are really shit. Now what you actually have to do is collect these crosses. Oh. Oh, bollocks. See, and just trying to pick up the cross. You know, this bit here is a bit like the last two nuclear, you know, radioactive fucking thistles on the top of the screen. Ah, bollocks. You know what, as much as I like this game, you know, if I'd seen this game, like for example, if I typed this game in, and it was like, yeah, it'd probably be quite a lot of typing in. I don't know how many levels there are. I would have fixed all these problems. So I would have done it, thought, yeah, you know what, it's nice graphics, I like this, music's good, blah blah blah. You know, you can still have machine code interrupt routines and SYS calls in typing listings. Bit of a pain to type in all them data statements correctly, which is quite important. But, you know, as long as the game logic, you know, was simply enough to understand, it's an odd thing. Someone wrote this game, they must have played it. I'm using the best joystick money could ever buy for the C64 that wasn't even invented when this game came out, and it's still horrible to play. But, you know, for the time, I quite like the graphics actually, the flickering candles. Alright, so I'll carry on playing with it. Ooh, madam. Ooh, I was watching that thing with Bob Monkhouse, and he was a serious hoarder actually. So basically to go up the stairs you have to stand there. Now he didn't get me for some reason. Yeah, I keep forgetting you've got to jump over them things. So you've got to get on the floor really. I think Dracula comes to get you, so that's a bit iffy. Okay. Oh man, see, the jumps have to be as good as Hunchback. That is the thing, right? Hunchback is quite an early 1984 game. I think I got it in the spring or summer. See, why does he get you then? I don't understand that. And you lose a hell of a lot of lives when he's still on the screen. Nah, see, that was my mistake. Once you're on the stairs, I think you have to... Although I think you can pause. Well, I did it before when I was having problems going up there. Oh, what the hell is this cunt doing? So you can duck. So it's very tricky to play this game. I don't know what that means actually. It's telling you to push down. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I think the crosses might be temporary invincibility from Dracula. I think you just have to, bollocks. I think you just have to collect that Unk symbol. Just in case. Oh no! Bollocks. Now the funny thing is, back then if you spent your pocket money on this, I can't see anything else to collect, so that is really annoying. But yeah, there's more levels. I think it's really nice. I'm just looking at those flames there and I can't decide if they're high res or multicolour. I think they are multicolour. You wouldn't actually do it that way because yellow is colours 1 to 8 on the C64. I think a lot of stuff like the skulls on the floor, actually they don't have to be, if you drew them in white you could do them in high res or multicolour, you could do it in either. First 8 colours you can do both. I think colours 9 to 16 on the C64 in character based multicolour mode, you can't use them. That's the weird way it works out. If you want brown, orange, light red, green, blue and any of the 3 grayscales, you're going to have to be using bitmap, which is really slow in something like Laser Basic. I actually like this game. And the great thing about the modern day, that we live in, shit compared to what it should have been, fucking Windows, Android, iOS up the yin yang cocksuckers all over the fucking world. And Mac OS, I don't like Mac OS. If it was the same price as Windows, fair enough. 500 quid extra for the same specs as an identical Dell laptop? I don't think so, mate. Fucking, that's like 125% extra on top. But yeah, the flames should be high res, but I quite like them. You know what, I'm having another go, bollocks. Oh, that was a cheeky run there. Nah, that is bad actually. Yeah, the points where you can actually oh crap. That is really bad actually. what this tune is? Well, obviously I do, but I couldn't tell you what it's called right now. Probably because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had enough caffeine yet. So that's a bit. Right, I think you have to push down with the fire button to crouch. I don't know if you get immunity from the. They look like pterodactyls. There's a really nice demo that's got like Sprite multiplex packs. And what I was trying to say, and I didn't finish, I was, you know, today I could do a lossless AVI capture. No, you can, oh, actually not going to get me. Yeah. Why did I, oh no, that's the key only. Ah crap, that's why. Why did I die instantly? See, this game does need a bit of tweaking. Not twerking, it's not that kind of channel. I don't know what the fuck that is. So we have to get the key again, I suppose. See that business there is a bit annoying. Can you go back down? I think you can actually. Yeah, see some of this stuff is, alright, see getting that one is going to be quite difficult there. Do you need to get that key actually? Ah crap. You probably shouldn't go for that thing until, right, okay. Ah shit, no, see they're too wide. So you might as well just go up this side then. Stop messing about, mad Commodore. Oh bloody hell, I went on Facebook for the first time in like 1.5 years. Yesterday. No, oh hang on, I can get it. Yes, we might actually do it. Ah, hang on, it's one hit wonder, innit? Ah crap, see he's gonna come down here now. We're a bit fucked. No! So really you need to save that thing. You know, the power of Christ compels you. Yeah, the cross there. I don't think I can be bothered to put that clip in there. Not for this game. I mean, come on. Who gives a shit about this game? Right. Ah, of course, no, because I stopped being green. You use it. It's not like Pac-Man. So maybe that should be like a time thing, like in Pac-Man. Like when you get the power pellet, aka E-tab, and you go fucking crazy and dance for 2 fucking hours all night in the nightclub to shit music that sounds like a car. Ah, again with a cameraman, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you know what? You know the Lego, in that small box of Lego, right? That costs, you know, probably 15-20 quid, and is about 12 by 8 inches by, I don't know, fucking 4 inches. That's 20 quid, like I said. The Lego inside costs less than, you know, the printed pamphlet that comes with it, and the box and all that. I bet you any money. Yeah. Fucking, that's why I hate Lego. Don't ever have a go at me for that. The only reason Lego hasn't gone bankrupt, mate, or isn't significantly cheaper, like fucking 5 times cheaper, so that box should be 4 quid today. It's a fucking copyright Nazis, mate. Copyright Nazis. Protecting them. 25 years, I think no copyright or trademark or anything should survive longer than 25 years. And it must be true, because my typing is going very well in the dark. Although my eyesight in the dark used to be so good that I didn't even need to turn the lights on to read the instruments in the car, let alone what I was seeing under the street lights. But I quickly got fed up with people tooting their horn at me coming the opposite direction when, you know, pretty much daylight levels of you know, light were there from the many street lights on that road. Hey, no. Hey, don't get any interest in the camera now, buddy. No, I haven't got a roll up for you, Aslan. You shouldn't smoke. You're too young. How old are you? You're 5, aren't you? Let's have a think about this. February. Now you're 4 years and 11 months. Right. Back to better find a game to play because I'm going to carry on the Facebook discussion topic conversation on Conversation Street. Oh, fuck. I thought that was such a stupid thing. Oh, look, I created something called New Photo. Ah, bollocks, I didn't do Domain of the Undead, did I? White Viper, I have to find the instructions to that, although they may be included in the game. Prefer to have the instructions to hand, as I would have had in 1984. To actually have White Viper on cassette, but only the creative software Sparklers. Now I should actually do a whole directory of those games, but they're mostly re-releases. I don't even think I've seen the original, you know, cassette inlay or cover art for the clamshell, whatever it came in, for the full price version. So I played Mad Max Gallivant. All Match Day 2. The graphics look different in Match Day 2. And you know me, I like a good chocolate biscuit and a good 8-bit footy game. So technically this is loading, so let's get on with it. Although if it loads quickly, you know it's a fucking 20k program or something. But yeah, the only reason I go on Facebook is because there's a thread to do with my old school. However, it's not particularly active. I mean, Friends Reunited was much more active, but you know, all that government money being wasted propping up millennials and stealing 2 years of my fucking pension by moving early retirement from 65 to 67. I might be dead by then. I didn't think it was worth keeping something like Friends Reunited going. You know, in America something like archive.org would have taken that over. Maybe they would have pared it down, and obviously most of the bandwidth, i.e. 99.99 fucking percent recurring on a very text-based site like that with the odd JPEG, is going to be by the fucking animated advertising running at 50 frames, 60 frames per second, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's like I ain't really seen any pictures, not of me. This may actually work, may not though. Always a risk. However, this is a tape game and it is Remember, so at worst I presume and the ball right in front of his face. It's kind of comical. And the ball is like fucking what's that fucking TV show with Patrick McGowan, The Prisoner, the one with the big white fucking inflatable 6-foot balloons running around the place that's supposed to scare you. I wasn't even scared by the fucking Cybermen or the Daleks, mate. I don't think I was ever scared by the X-Files, come to think of it. But I was an adult then. Maybe the X-Files if I was like 10. But what I did do was learn how to program the fucking timer on the video. Now I did ask my dad about this, and he seems to think we got the video recorder in 1981. Because we had a family conference. Down payment on a new car or a video recorder. Okay, this music sounds a bit funny, hang on a minute. Will that interfere? Yeah. It's hard to tell because this room is quite large and this is a big plasma TV, so it's got proper speakers. They're up to the level of, you know, a 32-inch widescreen Sony CRT. The Pro Logic one, it's got a very distinctive look with the fins at the side. Bollocks, I forgot what I was talking about, you know that. Press Commodore to select option. Right. Now on the CRT that would have been very easy to see, but it looks like arse on a plasma. Gonna have to get an S-video cable. One player match day. Emlyn Hughes, take note. The hell was that noise? So are we having the kickoff? Still slow. This is like a third of the speed of international soccer. Bollocks. Now you can actually head the ball and all that stuff. You can even bounce it on your head as you're running on international soccer. So, you know, it's not like he's doing anything particularly different. I don't like the, you know, the kick thing like that, the way they've done it. I don't even know who I'm controlling actually. Fucking, they scored against me in bullet time. No! This might as well be underwater fucking football. In fact, I changed the graphics to like blue and light blue or something. Changed the crowd to like reefs of coral. And the men I'd replace with, you know, the old 19th century diver suits. Really? Don't know what we'd change the football to. We keep the football as it is, but really it's a lead ball painted white. Non-corrosive paint, obviously. This is bollocks. Right. That to get me lighter anyway. Come on, old faithful. Don't let me down. It'd be a real pain in the arse to get another C64 out that works, actually. I'm kind of put all the units together. And they're all in like big cardboard boxes, so you can't tell what the fuck is inside anything. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'll put Raid over Moscow on here. Where's the ZZ latest bullshit? There we go. And if I have, it'd be in the US Gold directory, because it was released by US Gold in the UK. That's the only way that makes sense for me to arrange the games, if I'm honest. Although famously I think Raid over Moscow is a shit game. Right, that means we have to copy shit off the card now. Right. Yeah, I don't know, what else did we put on the thing that was new? Yeah, so this is quite a large directory actually. annoyingly. There you go, so new folder. And I keep forgetting what that one, Army Moves. Well, Army Moves is shit. I don't feel like playing the shit game. Now I've got Hudson Hawk and Lethal Weapon on here from Ocean. So I don't know if there'd be more Total Recall than Darkman. You know what, I never played the unofficial conversion of Mr. Do's Wild Ride on the C64, which is called Kong Strikes Back by Ocean. Yeah, this game does actually have raster splits on the background and the border. So it does give the impression that it's a full screen game. However, it's a lie. Just like the cake, it's a lie. There was something about that on the old Atari forum. Not the Atari-forum.co.uk thing, the other one. It's not Atari Mania. Atari Age, that's the one. Okay. Not very impressive at all. The Gothic Man AFL, right, there we go. That is actually in the border where it says press space. So yeah, that is a high-res screen. Mario's wearing green dungarees for some reason. The sky is yellow. You know, technically I can't complain about the colour of Kong. Although his face probably shouldn't be fucking light grey. That's a shitty picture even for the Spectrum, mate. I hope it bloody works after all this. Right, you have to select trainer option anyway, no matter what. So you don't want anything to do with a high score saver, it can fuck up the SD2IEC. Right. We'll keep the level skipper in case the graphics are different, so that's yes. Fucking, this is worse than Donkey Kong. The graphics of Kong there look like an expanded fucking multicolour sprite. Done by some cunt with no talent as well. Ah, bollocks, any key. Oh, fucking joystick here, mate. What the hell? Oh no, probably didn't want to do that. Can I fire another one? Yep, right, okay. How many of them things do you get then? Oh, you have to go up the ladders to collect them shits. Oh no, and it's got nonsensical collision detection there. I would not have been happy with this game. I mean, Mario don't even look like Mario, it looks like Andy Capp. And you have got like ladders, but you have to go up the fucking roller coaster. You know, you can't go up the ladders. The ladders are just there for the cherries that are suspended in mid-air, defying fucking gravity. Hey man, what are you doing? Not you lot, I'm talking to my cat, which is a normal thing to do. What are you doing under there? He's obviously woken up and it's playtime. And you know what, I can't even remember if I actually had time to load in a game from tape before going to school. And by the time turbo loaders came out, I was at that age where you don't want to fucking wake up to go to school. Well, fuck, it was a waste of time. Fucking, what they teach me geography for? And fucking sat-navs were around in the mid-80s, for fuck's sake. Right, so we have to put raid over Moscow. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, Domain of the Undead. Because I don't really want to play any more of these things. Nightmare on Elm Street don't work. Multi-disc game anyway. Might do a D81 search for that. That means, yeah, I might as well switch the camera off. Because I can't see any other games. Oh, hang on, what's Nomad? Moon Shadow looked really shit. I don't know why I downloaded that. Maybe it was just the title page that was crap. We're not even at the dawn of Commodore. I think QVC HD has only just fucking opened up again for the day. Probably should have put this in here before. I think I have to find which version of the Eidolon I had. Luckily that hard drive is downstairs. On Mad Commodore 2. Speaking of which, the fake Mad Commodore 1 and 2, the PET, Commodore PET, I think they're the 8296, they're the dual drive models. I have to find somewhere to put them, and they're fucking huge. I've already got about 5 monitors in that room as it is. We'll have to think about where the hell we can put them. Because you can stack 2 regular monitors on top of each other, but you can't stack anything on top of them, and you wouldn't want to put them on top of a monitor. Yeah, it's very iffy. Well, it's quite a large game. Oh, actually, there was the old Fungus games. I don't know why I haven't done them. Fucking Raid Over Moscow, Domain of the Undead, Fungus, and possibly Nightmare on Elm Street if I can find a D81 single disc image. Right. I'm going to change all those options to no. Okay, this is not the one I'm thinking of. I was going to say, if it keeps a border around the screen like that, you won't have... what? Onboard computer, you have shattered the defences of the Skull Moon. It is now drifting out of orbit. Launch sequence activated, heading for home. It's a nice static effect, I quite like that actually. Although they could have done it in high res. He's not firing anything, so there's that. And clearly he looked like, oh no, fucking flip screen, oh you bastard. How do I fucking shoot shit? He's clearly holding a fucking gun. What the hell? He ran out of energy. I ain't got the energy to play this shit anymore. Well, by some miracle, I did actually find Nightmare on Elm Street as a D81 image. So, I am curious about that game. Now, I won't be able to play it with any kind of skill whatsoever. What's new there, Mad Commodore? And, hang on, yeah, it's one above that one. But it's quite an interesting looking game. Now, of course, I can tell which one it is straight from there. So, I haven't actually tested this, so we're going to have to try it. Is it actually Freddy which starts it? And usually the first file on there right, that didn't work. We haven't got an alphabetical sort. Already bloody installed DIR master to convert some tapes back to disk image format so I can try them. Fungus and Raid Over Moscow. Yeah, we'll have to watch the Seinfeld extras bit later in it. Where's the bloody directory? Oh, bollocks. Just easier again. Yeah. Right. Right, it is on there already. Right, okay then. Well, according to this, that's the correct order. Nothing funny going on there. Bloody hell. There's no comments on here. Obviously it does work, you just have to know which file to run. Now, hang on a minute. What have we got in here then? Oh, some disk image I was checking. Killer, as his new name is called, is complaining. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Okay, that's a bit weird. Maybe we have to quit out of the browser and run it from there. See the attack disk image and see if this helps the situation a bit. Actually, no, I don't want to move it there. Yeah, it is Freddy is the one that you have to run. Okay. There are some games that won't run from the SD2IEC file browser that I use. So, you might have to quit out of this, which leaves you in this directory. No, fucking work. You asshole. Okay, that was a complete waste of time. Obviously we loaded something and it's fucked. So this is what I hate about modern, scene of the C64. There you go. It's very annoying and it ruins your mood actually. So last time the mood was ruined by the fact that the crack didn't work at all. So we now found a multi-disc version as a single D81 disc image. Yeah, well, there's only one D81 there, so we have to muck about with it now just to get it to work, and it still might not work. This is for real Commodore 1581 disk drives and real 3.5-inch discs. Yeah, so it's just Freddy. Yeah, it is that. Oh, what a weird thing. So the green light is on. The pink tea today. Fuck me, that's gone stone cold. Obviously it takes a long time to create these disc images. Get the piping hot pink tea with the ice cold stuff should do the trick. Green light is still on. Now I've noticed on my Christmas tree, the little 2-foot Christmas tree, maybe 2.5 if you include the fake flower pot on the bottom business. The multicoloured LED tree lights, the battery operated ones. Now I've got no idea if this is loading. Thank fuck for that. The green LEDs on the completely knackered batteries are still quite visible. You give the batteries a rest for like, I don't know, an hour. You know what, I haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street for a very long time. I must admit that. Ah, bloody hell. It wasn't worth loading that. You should say on a tiny little Petsky text screen. Begin, alright. Load the save game. Should we begin a new game? Well, the red light hasn't come on yet. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. There was no docs on this release. Really need to find a version. See, it's becoming a real mission now. It might not even be my kind of game. Might not even be particularly good. Although I did like the graphics, the screenshots. So, well, Tarin looks like a Dracula with a fucking mohawk. With Big Joey, I had hair like that when this game come out. Okay, what are you supposed to do now then? So what, Joey has to kill Kristen? Very confusing with all that fucking blue and white stippling and dithering going on under the text. Totally unnecessary. So yeah, the portraits are actually quite nice. You can tell that one of them looks like Pee Wee Herman. One of them looks like, was it the Page Master? That cartoon kiddie wizard with the glasses. Nancy just looks like a bucktooth MILF, I don't know. Kristen looks like a portrait of someone that is based on quite a nice looking bird. So you've got the SD2IEC totally silent and the horrible noise of the Windows fucking hard drive. See again, I don't know if this works or if it's just slow loading. See, once you break the seal on the packet of biscuits, you're fucked. There's that initial breaking of the seal that makes the biscuits last long. Although I did think if I get like one of those full respirator masks that the car spray painters use, they're about over 25 to under 35 quid. I was wondering if that would help the situation. Imagine going shopping wearing one of those. They'll fucking send the police out. But it's alright with a flimsy bit of fucking material in front of your face, which would still prevent anyone identifying you really. I'm going to come back to this. What disaster this turned out to be. And the camera's out of fucking position. And Killer wants something. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street didn't work, so that's fucked. I can't be bothered with it now. Second time I tried that, and goodbye, Mr. Crackstone. Quick, get the fuck out. Oh, what a surprise! It's nostalgia being cocksuckers again. Let's see if your fucking crack works, you fucking losers. Fucking 9 times out of 10 it don't work. I see a blank screen in your future. Fuckers. Well, don't appear to be working. Eek, I'm not gonna fucking download any more fucking nostalgia cracks, mate. Fucking lame cocksuckers, a whole fucking bunch of them. And I had a great idea while I was making this rolled up. Go back in time and wipe out nostalgia. Well, that might have saved the home computer industry if you'd done all of them. But anyway, they might have still produced shit games anyway, even if they weren't pirated. No, it was really, it'd be nice if there was a device which was like the sleep mode or hibernate mode on your PC. You can set your PC so when you press the button on it, it just hibernates. Now you could actually do that. Basically, you want like an action replay cartridge with a separate button that immediately dumps something to an internal SD card with an internal SD2IEC interface, I suppose. And then when you switch the machine back on, it auto boots and loads them. So if you had a cartridge, you could do all these things because cartridges do auto boot. If you had a cartridge with your own custom ROM, you could make it so it's just really the C64 ROMs that run, the same ones that are on the motherboard, and by it just automatically boots up the first file on whatever disk is inserted. Also had a great idea for an advertising marketing strategy, I suppose, for things like Salt and Shake crisps. But I can't tell you about that because you might nick my idea. Now, what the fuck were you playing? I think it was Pirates of the Barbary Coast. What's that one? Realm of the Undead. Yeah, from now on, if you see a fucking nostalgia crack and you actually want to play these games on a real C64 with an emulator file, instead of a fucking emulator on a bloody horrible modern computer, probably with some shit USB joypad, you should definitely avoid nostalgia. Luckily their coding quality has improved a bit since those days. Right, so I did Planet of War, and this is the other game on the Italian compilation. What? Ah, they could have done them a different colour, for fuck's sake. Oh, you can move while you're still in the air. Like, you can go up and down them things. So it's better than Dracula's castle for the jumps, but I don't know, I just think that makes it a cult game, the weird things. There's no time limit, so I could just stay here and do fuck all. I mean, fuck for that. Now, do you just literally have to... Right, there's something you obviously have to do. Do I have to collect them skulls? That's a bit morbid. No. Bit weird actually. Oh, there's a key. Ah, for fuck's sake. We've gone from 4 colour backgrounds to 2 colour backgrounds. I wonder if you can actually jump off. Well, you can jump off, but you can't survive it. It's like you can't survive a bloody millennial spreading their shit out the virus. So your character's a bit weird. Ah, Jesus Christ. The jumps again. There are so many games with horrible jump controls on the C64. Ah, fuck off. Best bit then is to jump these two together. And he didn't fucking jump. So I guess you have to be fucking running then. Now, we might have actually done a level if the key was like a different colour. I mean, Jesus Christ. Of course you can't jump in. See, on Manic Miner you actually get to keep the stuff that you've collected. No, actually I don't think that's true. Hang on. I'm not sure about that, you know. You start off at the same place. Good thing I fucking downloaded Fungus then, isn't it? Because I know that's a good game, so it's just a matter of does it work. So there we go. Not enough memory to do an animation of him walking facing the opposite directory. So he's literally walking backwards and forwards. It must be a naked picture of like some bird on a custom car, like I used to get in the garages in the 70s when I was a kid. Dirty bastards. And you couldn't see the fadge or anything. Ah, Jesus Christ, the other one, I was fucking walking on the rocks, not even parallel with a fucking ladder. Yeah, I think we know what's coming next. Didn't even keep my interest long enough for a roller, so I'm wasting my roller. You bastards. I'm going to the garage at like 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday. It's pretty low risk, I would say. All the heating's come on. And the camera battery icon is not flashing. Although it doesn't actually tell you how much battery you've got. Which is a bit stupid. Right, there you go. Millennial times. Now, is there anything else on here? Can't remember if I played Purple Heart and recorded it, but I did do all the levels. Yeah, I'll have to start labelling the new video files. I think the last lot I labelled was in December or something. So yeah, I'm gonna play that. What's that one in 8A? Should really, it's always Army News. You know what? We try Hudson Hawk. Fuck's sake, better not be fucking nostalgia. Fucking idiots. Least they could do is make these cracks work on a real C64 today because of the damage they did to the home computer market. Certainly a big part of why games started to become a lot more shit in the late 80s on the C64. I wonder what people like Tony Crowther think of writing a C64 game today. I wonder if they would actually ever consider that as a fun thing to do at weekends. I don't think Tony Crowther is 60 foot up. Fuck off. You didn't write that music, and your fucking intro is annoying, and I bet the game doesn't fucking work now. Well, technically it should be decompacting now. CBM has level skip and turn off any thingy. Apparently it's like, no, it's not loading. There you go, there's the fucking, that's what nostalgia can manage, the fucking small cock motherfucking losers. It's the last time I'm trying this. The D81 image, which does not work with the SD2IEC. I stuck it on a D71 image. Because sometimes that does help. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Anything to play fucking Nightmare on Elm Street on a real C64 with the only reasonably priced option, the SD2IEC, which is more compatible than anything else except the 200 quid full blown package 1541 Ultimate 2 Plus, whatever it is. I don't want to spend 200 quid on a fake disk drive, thank you. So, I don't think there's any games to load in. And previously on Mad Commodore, they fucked up on the, the options to begin a new game. So I've selected load the saved game. The green light on the SD2IEC is on there. So we see what happens. Now the D81 image does actually work on the emulator with True Drive emulation turned off. However, I don't want to play it on the emulator, and I don't know if it's crashed now. Hang on, the green light flickered there. Still haven't got a clue what to do on this game. I'm trying not to find out too much about it before I actually see it. Other people's opinions might take my own view of the situation. Which is why I kind of like skip through, all the Bomboozle videos. I was trying to find one in 3D anyway. No one wants to play it in 3D. Boo-hoo, eh? Bloody bollocks. So the light flickered again. See, at least when you're loading shit on the tape, it flickered again. You know, you basically you got something going on the screen, so you know it's actually working and it hasn't crashed. On disc games, you don't really get that. Oh, hang on. Your game will be saved. Do you wish to use the ladder? Hey, what? Yes. I want to go outside. You wish to use the ladder? Yes. Okay. So I must be loading different sets of graphics. Did a red light just flash there briefly? The green light is still flashing. Going to level 3. Alright, so I wonder if it would actually load the game and allow you to start, you know, a new game. So I presume it's working now. So yeah, that's the second time I've had to do this, create a D71 image. So now of course I ain't got a clue how to play it, but at least I know it sort of works, so work in progress. What the hell is that? So you can stab people. Right, so it's, oh, hang on. Can you stab ghosts? Yeah, you can stab ghosts, that's a bit weird. How do you get in the buildings then? How do you know which buildings you can actually get in? Okay, graphics on this level were a bit shit compared to the other one. Nice cup of tea, whatever that was. Chocolate gold coin thingy. Oh, so they kill you, alright. You've died. Freddy has won again. Coffee taken. Yeah, it was coins. Hit a key. Right, so is a new game gonna start? No, I don't know what it's doing there. It's really bad coding if it's just swapped video memory location and it's going to display what you were just doing when you've told it to start a new game. I mean, how many bytes of code would it take to wipe out the entire fucking screen and print up loading? So this is a weird thing. Now the problem with the D71 image is you can only get 2 discs worth of stuff on there. So it's never going to work for something like Project Firestart. However, you know, some games that are on 2 discs does seem to help them. Fuck, you know. All that loading for this shit. Why didn't it take me straight back to the menu? The music ain't that fucking good for like 90 seconds of fucking disc loading. Exactly. Why didn't it just load that, which takes about 5 fucking seconds? So I don't know if it's going to work now. We won't know until we've selected our characters. But we're looking at about 2 minutes waiting if it is going to work. Now if it does work, I might go and have a quick look at someone else's video about it. See if I can find an actual review. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be selecting, but the character you're going to play, last time it made me select 2 things and it drew some crap on the blue bit on the bottom, which is in the framing of the camera. So Killer hasn't actually turned the camera. He's not aggressive in any way towards me though. Our killer used to be called Boot, but there's a real possibility he might actually kill his dad in some weird Family Guy, Stewie, alternate universe type. Honestly don't know, he's got no reason to kill his dad. So I just have to keep him isolated now, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but what can you do, mate? So yeah, I mean the presentation is a lot better than Friday the 13th, but this is a later game. Probably a larger budget American development type C64 game, I would say. British games were done on the cheap. Someone else having a bit of a budget, but they won't kill each other. I think Commando was written in 2 weeks, something like that. Possibly Space Harrier. Well, I can't see where Boot is. He's got the lights off in the room and he's a very, very dark colour cat, although he's not actually a black cat. There's a hell of a lot of loading with this game, I'll tell you that. Something like Jiffy DOS, which I think you can somehow patch into the SD2IEC. I'm not sure how that works, I've never investigated that. That would help a lot in this situation. Also the Epix fast load cartridge, which I think is about 20 quid on eBay. That's worth getting. If something works with the SD2IEC, those kind of things would actually accelerate the disk loading. Now bad news, I've lost the 4GB, no not 4GB, I think it was 16GB, USB pen drive that I borrowed off my dad. So the cats have been playing with it. The last time I remember it was either on the coffee table here, just behind a real C64, not the C64 full size, or upstairs, just on the top of Mad Commodore 1. Now I've had a bloody good look, as much as I can in this room, and everywhere in the 2 rooms upstairs where it could possibly be, and even the bathroom, you know, who knows, mate, I might have stuck it on the top of the little cabinet there on the way down to you know, the living room to play the C64 full size, but I don't think I've used it for a while there. It's not plugged into the laptop, check that as well, so I did put some files on it. But I think the last time I used it was on Mad Commodore 1. So I looked under the beds, down the side of the storage boxes, here, there and everywhere. I have not found that fucker. So somewhere in this house there is actually a 2GB card for the SD2IEC and a 16GB pen drive for the C64 full size maxi. Now worryingly, in this room there are a couple of places where there's a gap in the floorboards to the wall, so it could actually even be under the house in both cases. Well, I'm pretty sure the 16GB thing is upstairs, which is a shame, because I was actually going to play some more VIC-20 games on the C64 full size. Because if you play unexpanded VIC-20 games, actually even expanded ones, but the unexpanded ones you can just browse the directory and load them without changing the file name in any way. That's another stupid thing about that. Stupid thing. So you know what, last time it did the same thing. The green light was on the SD2IEC, and it stayed on this page forever. I think I left it 10 minutes. The green light don't go off, the red light don't come on. It's a really weird thing. It's not like it's asking me to insert disc 2 or anything like that. And if it loaded a saved game, I don't know why it won't load a new game. So possibly what we're going to have to do, and this is not going to happen for a long time now, is start the game and try and save a new, position on it, which is at the start of the game. I don't know how you save, so we're going to have to find the instructions as well. So that's become a real nightmare. It should have loaded by now. I've waffled on for ages. I think it's cup of tea time.